Hello everyone and welcome to Leah's Cross Stitch Corner. This is FlossTube number 58 and as you can see I do have a guest but she's already decided to get down. But hey, you got a brief view of her, she might get back up. I've kind of forgotten what I do here because I haven't done it for so long. What can I say? I've done a proper FlossTube anyway. Summer is here, so I will get her up to say hello. She did want to be in the Christmas one. Do you like my jumper? Got my Grinch jumper on. It fits so much better than it did last year. How is everyone? How are you doing? I got a lot of love on the wedding video. Thank you to everybody who watched it. It was amazing. So, it's not going to be a long one today because I'm not feeling 100%. I was out at the Metro Centre with my mum yesterday and oh my god, it was just chaotic. It was so busy. Like, Christmas happens on the 25th of December every year, right? Every year. Doesn't change. It doesn't move. It's not like, I don't know, what does move? Easter. Easter moves. And yet people will always wait till the last minute in December to go shopping. Now you might be like, well Leah, you were there. My Christmas shopping's all done. It's been all done for ages. My mum just wanted a quick look out and this is just the only time it was actually we were able to do it. So yeah. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. So, I've done a pretty poor job of keeping track of my projects in 2025, I must say. I'm going to do better next year for 2026. So we have 1 finish and 2 FFOs. So I'll do the FFOs first. I was going to reach for the finish, but we'll do the FFOs, then the finish, then the whips, then Graham's, any little bit of haul and other business, and then we'll say goodbye for Christmas. Woohoo! But it's a long way away. So the first FFO is this little lady, Mrs. Claus. See if you can see it. So it's from the World of Cross Stitching. So every year I only ever buy the World of Cross Stitching for one reason and one reason alone. And it's these, what do they call them? The word's on the tip of my tongue. The word is there on the tip of my tongue. It's like legendary, but it's not. You know when you can keep something forever and use it forever? What is the word? And yes, I might well spend 10 minutes thinking of the word. Oh yeah, good girl. Good girl. Anyway, every year, the World of Cross Stitching releases these hanging ornaments as the free gift. And I always get them. So I've done the elf, the reindeer, and Mrs. Claus. And then I've got Santa to do, an angel to do, and then I think I'm missing a third one. But I need to check, because if so, I'm going to put a post out on social media asking if anybody has it and if I can have it, and I'll pay for it. So yeah, so I bought the World of Cross Stitching when we were on honeymoon, and I had a bit of a kerfuffle with the project that I took on honeymoon in that the last part of it came out and the key was wrong. So I'm sat stitching on honeymoon and the key was not matching up, and I was like, I cannot work with this, it doesn't work. So I stitched this lady instead. I finished her when we got home. We didn't actually get as much stitching time as we thought, I'll be honest, on the honeymoon, which, not really that much of a surprise. We were very busy. So here she is in all of her glory. And I can't think of that word, by the way, so I'm just going to blow past it and pretend like I know it. But it's like legendary. Like, you keep it forever, you can... Oh my god, it's there on the tip. I can hear the word, I can feel the word, I just don't know what it is. Heirloom. It's an heirloom project. Good God. I had to really go into the annals of my brain there. Like, can you see the smoke coming out? So yeah, I got her done mostly on honeymoon. And then I finished her off when we got home. She's not a me project book, so I can't tell you when I started or when I finished her. But I love it. I did almost run out of thread, which was a bit of a pain. Again, my argument and gripe with people that make or provide kits is you're not putting enough thread in. And I'm not a big traveller, I'm not a big waster of thread, I do try and do the best I can with it, but they don't ever put enough in. And the World of Cross Stitching still does not separate the threads. It is such a pain. Like, I had to say it to Graham like 3 times, is this darker than this? Because, like, look, they're not that far. I mean, it looks, on the camera, it's night and day different, I'll be honest. On the camera, you can see the 2 greens are vastly different and the 2 reds. But in person, it isn't. And the pinks, I think there's 2 pinks in there. They're very, very similar. Are they? yeah, there's 2 pinks in there, and you can't actually really tell the difference. So I had to say to Graham, because I'm blind as a bat, are they the same? Are they different? Is that one darker than this one? Where if you just put a simple thread card in, would it change your life that much? World of Cross Stitching? No. But it would change mine, and it would help me. Because I'm blind. I'm due to go for an eye test in February. And it always gets progressively worse. Just a little bit. So we'll see. I know when I'm due an eye test because things start to get blurrier. And if I'm tired, they get blurrier. But Graham has like 20/20 vision. I'm jealous. Do I like wearing glasses? Like, if you look, I can't see a thing, by the way. It's all gone blurry. I look weird without glasses. I look weird. But I put my glasses on, and it gives me definition. And I can see, which is a nice bonus. You know, every little helps. And then the next finish is not a Hiya finish. It is a Little Guinea Stitching finish. So, we have released our new pattern. It's Guinea Bee, A Cracking Christmas. And if I do say so myself, I think it's probably my favourite Little Guinea Stitching one. And that's, I know I probably say that all the time. I'm like, Hiya, come on. What are you on about? You say that for every single one. Oh, Summer. Say hello. Say hello. So this is our brand new guinea pig Christmas pattern, and look at it. There's so much to love about it. I love the elf dangling by the lights. I love the lights themselves. I think Graham's done a fantastic job on it. I love Santa dropping down from his sleigh. I love the pudding, the tree, all of it. I love all of it. I love the effect of the cracker as well. That cracker is amazing. Do you know how long it took him? Like, he did loads of different designs, and there was one where we really liked it, but like it just didn't pop. But then he came up with this one, and I just think it looks exactly like a cracker. So this was released, this goes up on Wednesday. I'm filming on Sunday. This was released on Friday. And it's available now in our Etsy shop if you would like to go and get it. And I think you should, because it's a wonderful festive stitch. Like, just look at it. The North Pole sign is my favourite bit of this one. I love all of it. Like, look at the snowflakes as well. Look how good they are. They caused a lot of stress and nearly some tears. There was nearly tears. When he was stitching, he was like, I can't do this. It's impossible. But he figured it out. He figured it out. The effect is absolutely amazing. And look at the frame. From the range, like £3, 3 to 5 quid, like quite cheap, and like almost like a fabric effect. Like it is a fabric effect, not like a fabric effect. So yeah, that is the 12th Little Guinea Stitching release this year. So that's basically one a month, and we didn't start exactly in January releasing patterns. So I think that's really good going. It's stitched on Cosmic City plain. I don't know how, plain always sounds wrong. Plain. Ugh, plain. But it is. It's the non-sparkly version of Cosmic City. And I think you'll agree, it works really well. Obviously, we would have loved to have done it on a Christmassy coloured fabric. But we wanted to have all of the colours in, the reds and the greens and stuff. So, this is the next best one. And to be honest, this one and Latte are the best neutral fabrics you could ever wish to see. They're honestly amazing. And I think it makes it pop. Like, it pops really well, like it would on a white, to be fair. Well, not so much, because he'd fade in the background a little bit. So yeah, available now in our Etsy shop if you'd like to go and purchase it. And I think you should. I think you should. So I'm very proud of that. That's a really good one. I'm proud of it. I didn't do anything with it. Graham obviously did it all. But I'm proud of the design. Look, I like how cohesive it is. And, you know, we've done 12 patterns. I don't know how many sales we've had of just the patterns, because Etsy adds them all in. The patterns haven't been they haven't sold as many as we might have liked. I know the guinea pig ones are a little bit niche, but I mean, guinea pigs are cute. They are very cute. Biscuit will tell you. She starred in the photo shoot, so go to Little Guinea Stitching on Instagram, at Little Guinea Stitching, and have a look at both the outtakes and the bloopers, and the actual shots we took of her. And they're cute. I would thoroughly recommend getting a guinea pig. Thoroughly recommend it. So yeah, I'm going to show you it one more time, because I'm very proud. I love it. It's so cohesive. It's like a proper little snowy scene. I can't wait to hang it up on the wall. So yeah. Available now if you want to go and purchase it. And like I say, I think you should. I'm biased, of course, but I think you should. It's lovely. Woohoo! Happy with that. And then I have a finish myself. Now let me find it. I've got bags. I need to sort out all my projects. Look at them all. It's insane. And they're not all started. Some are started, some are not. Let me just get out the ones that I know I need. 3. Them threads can go back where they belong. That's empty. That's a pendant start, and that's a pendant start, but I don't know if I am going to start them. That one is going to go to Graham, and that one. Yeah, 5. That sounds about right. Perfect. Ooh, I've knocked Mrs. Claus over. I'm just going to stack them up again now. Oops. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa, yeah, if you sit there, they can see you the whole time. Don't you? I'm not that boring. Ah, no. Oh, yeah. Show everyone how cute you are. Good lass. So I have one finish. I was cracking along to a finish. Let me get my needle minders out because I can put them on another project. I know. I've finished one. What an amazing achievement. Oh, I'll get them threads put away as well. Then I've got a project bag freed up, ready for a start. And that can, I guess I can just go on. I'll just bin that. So, this is, oh dearie me. It's chaos, as per usual. Let me get into it. Da, da, da. This is the Witchy Stitcher Ghosts of the Eras tour. I started this on the 24th of August and I finished it on Friday. Because we've had Thanksgiving this weekend. Last week. By the time this goes up, last week. So we did Thanksgiving dinner. We don't do the whole American shebang, but we have a big turkey dinner and then we have apple crumble. Summer included, by the way. Summer had a turkey dinner and Summer had apple crumble with custard. Yes. Yes. I was as flabbergasted as you are. She deserves it. She's a good girl. I'm talking about you. Yes. So we had lots of Nuffle and FL. For anybody who doesn't know, I call it Nuffle. It's just easier. The NFL fans will probably be horrified. I'm not bothered. Don't care. Does his face look bothered? So I got some good stitchy time in, and I've been really loving this one. This has been so fun to stitch, though I have some caveats with it, which I'll tell you about. And I was going to show you it first. So I finished it on Friday, which was the 28th of November. That took me 3 months, which, considering it's full coverage, that's not too bad. So there it is. The Ghosts of the Eras tour by Witchy Stitcher. And this was a free pattern, by the way. Free. It cost no monies. None. Zero. Zilch. Zip. Nada. None. Free. Graham will be the only one who gets that, by the way. It's a little in-joke because we watch Unsportsmanlike, we listen to Unsportsmanlike on ESPN, and they've got an advert for tyres. And you pay Nada for replacements and Zip for repairs, and I can't remember, but like it just goes through lots of different ways to say it, nothing, basically. So look at that. I loved it. I don't know which era is my favourite, I'll be honest. Reputation probably, but I love it. And I beaded. If you can see, I did beads. I put beads on it where it asked for French knots because I hate French knots and I refuse to do French knots. Flat out refuse. Willfully refuse. So I loved stitching this. However, the pattern was missing a ton of backstitch. The snake had a mouth and that was missing on the pattern. None of the backstitching for the Fearless era was on the pattern. And was there one more? I think there might be one more. I need to have a look and then I need to email Witchy Stitcher just to let her know. The only way I knew that it was there was because there's a full cover preview of it on the front of the pattern, like the first page. Like, you know, where you can superimpose it. So, like, it was a little bit frustrating trying to figure out where the backstitch is meant to go, especially if you see on this castle here, there's some lines. You probably can't see it, to be fair, because it is literally that dark. But it was impossible to try and tell. And again, I had to get me a second set of eyes because I couldn't tell myself. So Graham helped me with the tongue and with the backstitching on the Fearless, just off of the little preview, because again, I could barely see it and it wasn't on the pattern. And it was listed, there was a backstitch guide, which was really handy, but didn't really tell you what you actually needed, where you needed to put it. So I'm going to just send her an email and be like, I don't know if anybody's brought this up, but you just need to put your back stitching on. Please and thank you. But we managed. Graham helped me manage. And I loved stitching it. I can't wait to get it framed. Really, I can't believe it. I would have paid cash money for this. I would have paid actual money for this. Hey, stop. Stop. Good girl. I would have actually paid for it. And I don't know why she released it free. Maybe so like no copyright issues or whatever. But really good to stitch. I really enjoyed it. I did this on Vibrant Violet, which is available in our Etsy shop at Little Guinea Stitching, of course. Summer. Summer. Hey. Do your ablutions in your own time. Lie down. Lie down. There we go. And I think you'll agree, it pops nicely. Obviously, you could just do it on any fabric you want because it is full coverage. Well, you probably couldn't do it on black, let's be honest. Why would you? Why would you stitch on black? There's no need. I don't like stitching on black. But I went for Vibrant Violet because I was like, I want something that really, really pops. Ooh, excuse me. I think that really, really does. So I cannot wait to get that one framed. I think it looks amazing. Thank you, Witchy Stitcher. I was not complaining, by the way. Shy Bin. I just think, wouldn't you rather know? We had it with one of ours. So someone stitched snitched. Reading too much Harry Potter. Someone stitched the snooker pattern and it looks amazing. And they pointed out quite correctly that one of the pockets on the snooker table didn't match the other three. So Graham went into it, he's like, oh god, yes it doesn't. So we'd actually rather somebody did tell us if there was an error on any of the patterns than we go about our business oblivious. Graham goes about a lot of his business oblivious. The more you tell him, the better. Yeah, small handy tip. So yeah, it's really appreciated. So I'm hoping Witchy just takes it in the way I mean it, not as a criticism. I don't care. I managed to do it. But I think it's nice to know because then maybe she can amend the pattern if she wants to amend the pattern. Hopefully. Right, so you belong to the stitch that's going to Graham. So yeah, hopefully she takes it the way I mean it because I don't mean it in a bad way by any means. Next up is the Love Poppet Summer Stitch Along. This is just whips now. Whippity whip it. Whippity whip. And I was so unprepared for this. I think I'm ready to move the Q-snap on this one, so that's quite good. I haven't touched this one, I don't think. I may have made progress since you last saw it, since it's been about, I don't know, 2 months. But I haven't really touched it since we got back, because I was focusing on finishing the Witchy Stitcher one. So this is the Love Poppet Summer Stitch Along. I started this on the 30th of August. And it's still not finished. But I am not going to start any more projects. Potentially I might start one. But I want to... Graham's going to be fuming that I've done that. Potentially going to start one. I'd like to have a Christmas one going. But do you know the problem with me, right? Once the season ends for what I'm stitching, for example, I was stitching the Halloween Love Poppet Stitch Along, I've lost complete interest in it. I'll be honest. I'll tell you what, I'll explain. Like, I have it. It's a good stitch. It's me. Because it's Christmas now. I cannot stitch Halloween over Christmas. I don't know why. I don't know why. Make it make sense. I can't. I just can't. So I would like to start something Christmas themed, but I think I maybe left it too late. I should maybe start me Christmas themed stitches in November. Then that gives me November and December to actually get something stitched if I want to. But I haven't decided yet. I might just focus on the ones I've got to get them finished and then get some new starts in the new year. But we'll see. So this is the Love Poppet Summer Stitch Along. And here is where I am at the minute. I think I hadn't, but last time, I've done this since last time for sure. But I think that's probably about it. Again, because the summer season is kind of wound down and we're in winter. Kind of lost a bit of interest in it. That's just kind of, it's just how I go. Turns out I'm not I'm a mood stitcher, basically, like a seasonal stitcher. I mean, no, not a mood stitcher, a seasonal stitcher, and a mood stitcher a little bit, because sometimes I do kind of lose interest. So I think I'm like a seasonal stitcher, and I like to stitch things that are kind of appropriate for the season. And there's nothing about this that's inappropriate for winter, apart from my own, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, just me being a bit balmy. But here's the progress with it. I don't have loads left to do actually, let me have a look. But I don't know. So, I've just got the windmill and some big flowers left to do, basically. So I've got everywhere from, have I done that? Oh, because the pattern's backwards on the camera. I've got these white flowers to do and all this up here. This windmill here, and then these big flowers here. So I don't actually have a lot to do. But, like I say, lost a bit of interest because it's not that season now. I know that's dreadful. I know I don't understand it. And I need to be better at kind of managing the expectations for myself and just be like, am I going to get this finished or not? I started this in August. I don't know when it first started coming out, but I should have started it when it first came out, to be fair. And it's being stitched on Aloha Aqua, which is one of my favourite Little Guinea Stitching colours. Just look at how blue it is. And look how nice everything pops on it as well. Opalescent 28 count, of course. All of our fabrics, by the way, have been restocked in opalescent. So if you were looking for any. We don't have any 32 count opalescent at the minute. That's the next kind of one we want to get. But all of the others have been. And then we've got the plain vanilla. Should we go with vanilla? It sounds less like I'm criticising it. Oh, hang on, I'll just stick my nails in my background. We've got all of the plain / vanilla 28 count and 32 count fabrics available, and the 28 count opalescent. And like I say, once we get a few more fabric sales, we'll be able to get the 32 count opalescent, and then we'll have a full complement of fabrics. And we did dye some Ada. That is to be considered. We're working on how to make that, whether that is something we want to go forward with. So just keep your eyes peeled for that one. But all of the even weaves will be stocked up for sure. So Matt, I'm just going to chuck that behind you. There you go, flower. So that's one. I'll get that back on the Q-snap. And then next, I've gone wrong here. Where's my sweary frog? Ah, here it is. I should have showed you him first. So this is the sweary frog, and I haven't gone much further. Probably, I don't know. I might have actually, because I have done a bit. I'm not going to take him off the Q-snap because he's perfectly placed. I don't like messing with the Q-snap when I know it's perfect, because when you put it back, it'll not be perfect anymore. I thought this would be finished long ago. I started on the 21st of July. It's a Hoops and Crosses and Katie AB. Hap is fucking, I think that's right. But I'm swearing. Oops, apologies. So here I am with this one, and this is on the on Lovely Latte. As I said before, the most perfect neutral colour you ever did see. And I am just filling in the endless amount of colour on the rainbow. I'm learning, right? I don't like the endless amount of colour on the rainbow. And that's not a dig at Hoops and Crosses or Hoops and Crosses or Katie AB. This is again on Leah. I don't like to stitch a lot of one colour. And I know you might say, well, stitching 200 stitches of one colour is no different than doing 50 stitches of 4 colours. But I like to mix it up. I like to just do a little bit of this and that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So what I've done is, as you can see, I have marked off everywhere I need to go so that I can just endlessly fill this one in. I haven't even finished the stitches up here. They're just half stitches. Let me just pull that out of the way. They're just little half stitches ready for me to fill in. I was like, the only way this is going to work is if I do the outlines and go forward. And I don't normally do that. Normally I just like to just stitch, 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 stitch. But I need to just be able to pick this one up and just stitch and stitch and stitch and just not have to look at the pattern and focus on what I'm doing. So I have done that, and that should hopefully help. Though I think I've gone wrong here. Oh dear me. Oh god, let me just check the pattern because I think I've... God. How? This is so irritating. I am such an idiot. I'll show you. So, as you can see, I've marked out where my yellow, orange and red goes on this side here. Now it's a rainbow, so it's meant to arc. For some reason, my oranges are coming out like apart from my yellows, so the oranges should be further in. So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to frog the frog. Oh man, and then I'm gonna have to frog the red. Oh. How did I not see that when I was stitching it? I don't understand. How did I not see that when I was stitching it? It's so obvious to look at it. Ah, do you know? Stuff like this makes you want to stop cross stitching. It honestly, it drives me bananas. Right, you're going in a timeout. It's me who needs a timeout, not the frog. But I'm going to put the frog in a timeout. It frustrates me so much, and I try so hard. I wouldn't say I'm not good at concentrating. I can concentrate, but I'm a bit scatty, I guess, would be a good way to put it. And I guess what I've done is, I don't even know what I've done. I'm not even going to think about what I've done, because I don't know what I've done. What's the point in saying I don't, that, you know, when I actually don't have the foggiest clue? I don't know what I've done, I'm afraid. I don't know how I did that. I'm going to have to frog it. Which means I was thinking about what to stitch tonight, because it's an awful night. Well, it's not going to be that. Is it? Is it? Is it, Summer? Eh? Oh, I've dropped the ball. There it is. Pack it in. What an idiot. What an idiot. Moving on. We'll swiftly move on. This is the Love Poppet Halloween stitch, and this is the one I took on holiday with me. On honeymoon. And this is the one that caused a tad bit of frustration, because the key was incorrect. It was honestly chaos. It was chaos. I was stitching away, minding my own business. I was like, la 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 la. And then I got to do these boxes up here, and I was like, this isn't right. This isn't right. I don't know how, but this isn't right, because the symbols just didn't match up. So I did email Claire at Love Poppet. So there was no backstitch guide within the pattern. So I had to email her about that first off, because I didn't know what colours we used for the backstitch. I just winged it. Wanged it. I don't know what wing it is in past tense. I just wung it, winged it. I like to think I have a good grasp of the English language sometimes, you know, and then other times I'm just like, I really don't. So I just did a guess while I was waiting to hear back from her, because I was like, I really need to finish this and move the cue snap up. And then took it, part 4 released. I printed it off, and this was when I was taking on honeymoon, so I could make a ton of progress on it, because it's huge. It's honestly huge. It's like oversized. I've never done one that's actually as big as this. I've done big ones. Obviously, I've done the mermaid and the No Time at the Present Stitch Along, but this one is like massive. And then I picked it up one night, and I was stitching away, and I was like, these symbols don't match the symbols I've got on the key. So that had to just be put away while I was waiting to hear back, and then I haven't picked it back up since, because, like I say, we're out of Halloween season now. So Leah is out of Halloween stitching mode. So Graham's going to take this one over once he finishes that blasted cabin. But I've done quite a little bit so far. So that's where, oh dear, hang on. So that is where I am with it. Go on, straighten up a bit. So I've done the spoo there. By the way, I hate this because I had to start over here. I started in the centre, I think, actually. Hate it. Hate it. I prefer to start down here. But I didn't know how to do that. And then, because this is going to take up pretty much the length of the fabric. And I just we couldn't figure it out, so I had to start in the middle. Just to make sure I had enough space. I don't like it, because it means I've now got to work along here and then up or down. Well, I love starting down here. And then I've done the potion bottle and the frog, the skull and crossbones, the bird, and this is where I got to. So I did all of this, and I started to do, I think they're like houses or something. And I was like, this doesn't match the key. And I was like, I could move the Q snap and keep doing the frame, but I was like, I don't really want to move the Q snap. And it just became a whole thing. So in the end, I just did Mrs. Claus instead. So that's where I am. And like I say, it's going to fill like pretty much the whole length of the fabric. So I started this. Question mark, October. Sometime in October. But I don't know when. So Graham's going to take this one over once he finishes the cabin. I think this was a bit too ambitious for me. I like kind of projects where I can like see a defined finish sort of thing. And like I say, it's a really lovely pattern, and I think it's going to look fantastic when it's finished. But I am just not in a Halloween mood. Right, you go in there like that, and then knock Mrs. Claus over. You go in. So Graham is kind of going to take that one off of my hands. Sorry, babe. Which is very nice of him. And then my last whip, and again, I'm not taking this off the Q-snap. I've finished part 1, but I'm not taking off the Q-snap. I'll probably be stitching this one today, I think, because it's Christmassy and it's Snuffle Night. And again, the summer one, it's not summer anymore, and the Halloween one I've given away, and I think, are they my only whips? Oh yeah, the frog, and we're not touching him, because apparently I've messed up on that. So, this is also a purchase that I received while I wasn't doing my Floss Tube, because I did that wedding video. So this is the Die Hard Stitch Along by Hoops and Crosses. And I started this on the 18th of November, and I have finished part 1. Woohoo! And there's the little Nakatomi Plaza needle minder that you got for ordering it within a certain time frame, like before they ran out, basically. I was first. It's like a point of pride at this point that every time Lucy releases a Christmas stitch along, I'm first to get it. I was the first to get the Home Alone one as well. I just like it, not gonna lie. So I've finished part 1. Part 3 has just come out actually, so I need to hustle and get it finished. And I have beaded the exclamation mark because I'm not doing French knots. Don't like them. Refuse to do them. So I started this on the 18th of November. I don't know if I said that already. And I'm stitching this on Lovely Latte as well. So my 2 Hoops and Crosses projects are on Lovely Latte, because it is an amazing neutral. I didn't know what other colour I wanted to have it on. So if you don't know, because Lovely Latte works perfectly. So yeah, I'm enjoying this one. This probably will be today's stitch, unless I get the one out that I want to do and start a new one. But I probably won't. I'm going to have to behave. So I need some more needle minders on here. So I don't know if I showed them off. I don't think I did. I asked the lovely Laura at Cotton and Clay to make us a Mr. and Mrs. needle minder. So there's mine with Mrs. on, and it's got our wedding date on, and it's a puzzle piece, and they fit together. So I'm going to put that on there. And then when we were away, we went to the Stitching Lady in Scarborough, and I got this Stitch Happens, I See Real People Ghost. Now, I wish they'd had the Christmas ones in. I wish that they'd already had the Christmas ones in, but they didn't. So I got a Halloween one. And that's fine, but I want the Christmas one. I want the Christmas one. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. I'm whingy, aren't I? So, you don't need to go back on the Q-snap. You go down there. So of all my projects, there's only one that's actually giving me joy at the minute. Because 1 is out of season. 2, the second one I messed up on. And the third one's going to Graham. Oh! Christmas Frog, you can go on the Die Hard one as well. There you go. It's just chaos. It's chaos. I'm fuming with myself about that frog. Oh, I'm so clever. I'm going to put all them stitches in and then I just have to fill the colour in. Well, apparently not. Apparently not. Honest to God. Oh, Graham's took his needle minders off. What's he done that for? What's he done that for? He's just upstairs, you know. I could just shout at him, just go, what have you done that for? I wanted to show you his Mr. one. It's the same as mine. It just says Mr. rather than Mrs. But don't know where he's put them. So sorry about that. But yes, thank you, Laura, for doing those for us. It is much appreciated. And they were a great gift, and Graham loved them. Now, I that frog is driving me mad. How have I done it? I went wrong, you know, on the very bottom colour. Richard of York gave battle in, on the, like, the violet-y colour. And if anybody doesn't know, that's a song I sing for the rainbow to remember what the colours are. Richard of York gave battle in vain. Red, orange, yellow. Richard of York. Green, blue, indigo, violet. Richard of York gave battle in vain. I don't know how I learned it. At school, maybe, I guess. I was thinking to myself, so clever. I was like thinking outside the box. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to fill in the outlines and then I just have to fill in the gaps. Don't know. Just Leah shenanigans. Just Leah shenanigans. Nothing puts me off a cross stitch more than making an error, by the way. I hate frogging. And imagine having to frog a frog. Frog a frog. You know, I'll just start it all again in like that very dramatic fashion. But I understand I'm being very dramatic. I won't do that. I'll whinge at Graham and bitch at Graham, and then I'll just sort it out and stop complaining. Honest to God. Now, cabin time. And there's been loads of progress on this. Where's it at? So Graham started this on the 10th of August 2024. And we're getting close-ish. What was that? That was a moan and a half. I would say we're solidly 75% of the way done with this. Are you ready? Look at that. And sorry, I am actually covering up a bit of empty space there. Just to hold it in place. Look at how much he's gotten done since we last showed it off. I don't even know where we were last time, but like there was a significant amount of this not done, and it's now done. And obviously there's holes everywhere. Well, I'll talk about that. Just give me 2 minutes. Look at it. This has been a real labour of love. I would have given up on this probably about a month in. It would have just driven me absolutely mad. I don't like full coverage. Personally, I don't. Like, that Eras 2 one wasn't bad. Because it's smallish. It's not that big. This? No. I wouldn't have had the patience for it. But it looks so good. I can't deny that it's been charted very, very well. And it absolutely looks amazing. That's where my praise of Dimensions ends. Because Dimensions is an absolute nightmare. What do I mean by that? So, Graham ran out of thread. I've heard people say, and I think Nicola said as well, Coffee and Cross Stitch Nicola, that she's done a Dimensions before and she had plenty of thread. And I don't doubt that at all. I think it's hit and miss as to what you get. Graham's run out. Now, he's a lot more conservative than I am. And I know I just said, I don't waste thread. I'll probably waste more than Graham does. Graham's a lot more conservative than me. To the point where if he uses threads off of one of the DMC bobbins, he'll tie a tiny knot in, like a piece that's like this length, and go, that is perfectly good for stitching later. And I'll be like, no. I don't want to do 5 stitches and then have to get another piece of thread out. No, in the bin. Graham is more conservative than me, and he's run out of thread. So we got in touch with Simplicity, who, I mean, he had to answer like his blood type, date of birth, any medical... Oh, wait, no, sorry, he didn't have to do that. But it was like a lot of questions. Where did you purchase? Can we see the receipt? And he got some more thread. So he continued stitching. Our error really was not just saying, send us as much thread as you possibly can. I'll be honest. Maybe that's on us for doing that. So they sent more thread. And then we ran out. Graham ran out. So we got in touch with Simplicity, who said, we've been sold. I can't remember who to. So Dimensions are now owned by another company. I don't know what they're called. I'll put it down below in the comments. So we emailed them. And they take 7 to 10 working days to get back to you because apparently they're really, really busy. And they go, well, we've just taken them over. Just taken them over. And we don't have any threads or anything in to send you. We don't know when we're going to get them. And there's nothing we can do. Here's the DMC conversion. So, Graham's finally to the point where he needs to get the DMC conversions out. And the conversions are not the same. So he needs this colour blue. This deep blue. The colour this converts to DMC wise is actually this purpley type colour. It is not a match. It is going to stand out like a sore thumb. So I took a picture and I'm going to email them again and be like, look, this is just not going to work. The conversion is not accurate. It's not accurate enough. If it was just out a little bit, like it was still a navy blue, but not with the purple in, that'd probably be okay. But because it's a purple blue, you can see the difference. And you can see where he's got to, I'll just show you again. You can see where he's got to like come down and fill that in here. You're going to notice changing a colour to a purple colour here. It's not natural to the point of the pattern. So I'm going to get my very, very best customer service complaints voice on and be like, this is unacceptable. I understand if you can't provide us with the thread. I get that. I am not saying that you've got to magic the thread out somewhere. But you need to give us a way to get more thread. Whether that is refunding the, let's put that in there and stick it on there. Whether that's refunding what he's paid so he can buy it again, or whether that's sending him a full kit out, because surely you must have kits. What, you're stopping production of all the dimension kits at the minute while you don't have any stock? Like, is that possible? You're going to lose money. So I'm really, really unhappy. Graham has said, and I have said, I wouldn't do a dimensions. I do have a little Christmassy dimensions one, which is the one I'm thinking of starting. That should be fine because it's small. But I am very, very wary because if I get to 80% of a project like Graham has here and I run out of thread, I'm just going to put that down and put it in the bin. Not in the bin, but you know what I mean. I am not going to want to finish it. Because I don't want that. Cross stitching isn't this a hobby where you've got to chase things. Can you imagine buying a game like for my Steam Deck and then you get 80% of the way through and you just have to stop because they stopped making the game? It's not a very good comparison, I understand. Like, you watch a film for 90 minutes and then it just stops. It makes no sense. And then to offer a conversion, the conversion is just absolutely off the wall wrong. Baffles me. So Dimensions is out in our house. Like I say, I might do that little one, that Christmassy one that I've got. But I am not impressed. This is supposed to be a big, it's just like a big company. Why does it keep changing hands all of the time? It's baffling. But I'm not impressed at all. Not impressed. Not impressed. So, yeah, you're right. Plans. I have no plans. Because I want to start a new big project in January. And hopefully it will be in January. So Graham says he's got me something for Christmas. Apparently I've asked for it. But I can't remember for love nor money. He says it's not a mermaid. I can remember I did ask for a mermaid, but he says it's not a mermaid. And I can't remember asking for anything else. But he's got me something for Christmas. And he says I might want to start that. So, because every time I go out to go up to work, I see the mermaid, because it's directly in front of the ladder. So I'm looking at it as I'm going up the ladder to the loft. And I'm like, oh, I could just do with stitching another mermaid. Or a big project, like me Sunday project. I like having me Sunday project on. So I am going to find a big stitch to start. So I want to try and clear the decks. So that means I've got to stitch some of them, the frog that I've messed up, the summer pattern in the winter. I am such a seasonal stitcher. Is that even a thing? Is anybody else a seasonal stitcher? Or is it just me? And I'm just weird. Honest to God. Honestly. So that's the plan. I want to have a start in January, and Graham's going to dye me some fabric for it. So I need to probably need to buy some plain from to dye it for me. He's just going to check the sizes and everything. And then, I don't know what else I fancy. I just want to get I love to get stuff cleared so that I can start the new year fresh and just start, like, some new projects. I do have two queued up. The Wizard of Oz one, I keep calling it Alice in Wonderland, it's not, it's Wizard of Oz. And Hoops and Crosses, she did one, what was it? Like a witchy one, witchy vibes, I think, and I was going to start that one. I don't know yet. I don't know if I will start them or if I'll just wait. So there's me plans. There's not really much to them. I'm not even going to put this as a little section, to be fair, because it's not even worth it. That frog is still bothering me, by the way. I'm going to be thinking about it all day. I might have to just resolve it so that I know it's done so I can just do it, because it's going to drive me mad. But no, I want to do a Die Hard one. It's Nuffle Day and I can't be bothered with having a frog. It'll put me in a worse mood. So, I only have one purchase apart from the ones that I showed you just before, them needle minders. If somebody's going up the street, I'm just being nosy. And I am not having, excuse me, an advent calendar this year, as you all know. So I won't be doing advent calendar videos, but I got myself the Cotton and Clay needle minder advent. Excuse me. So 24 days of needle minders. I can't wait to start getting into this. By the time this goes up, I'll be into 3 days worth and I'm so excited. So thank you, Laura. Laura even put Leah Graham Cave, the new Mrs. Wilkinson, which was amazing. I love that. So we came home for that after the honeymoon and it was nice to have it there. So I can't wait to get stuck into that. And then I just wanted to show you this. I've got an advent calendar book. So it's called A Heart for Christmas and you open a chapter a day and like they're all like packaged up. So 1, 2, 3. And you need to use like a letter opener to actually get into it. I think that's so clever. So I got it from the Works. It was £11. I know Asda's had it in for like £8. I did have my mum on the hunt for it, but she couldn't find it. So I got it myself from the Works. Nice gold edges. I think it's a brilliant idea, to be fair. Obviously, once you've opened it, you're not going to be able to re-seal it to do it again. But I think it's really good. So I've nearly finished Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I've got like 6 chapters to go. So I'll just read that another time. And then this is going to become my evening read before bed. Chapter a day. I love it. I think it's really good. And Graham got me a Kinder Advent. I love Kinder. I love all chocolate, I'll be honest. I am a bit of a chocolate fiend. It's a bit of an issue. Hence the diet and the weight loss, obviously. Duh. But look, this fits so much better now, by the way. So, one little other thing I wanted to show you before I tell you about any... Although I've told you most of the bits, actually. But I'll have a think, see if there's anything else. We came home from honeymoon. And... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm not tired. I just think I don't breathe right when I'm talking so much. And the lovely Caroline, Oodles of Stitches, sent us a card for our wedding. Which, by the way, how cute is that? That is amazing. Thank you, Caroline. And she also included these little boxes of needles. Oh, it fell out. I knew I was going to do that, by the way. I did have a feeling. So I got one and Graham got one. A little tag. Graham's name on. Focus. Yes. So there's a short beading needle, an embroidery needle, a curved needle, a 22 needle, 2 size 24 needles, 2 size 26 needles, and 2 size 28 needles. And that was one of the most thoughtful and lovely presents I've ever seen, honestly, in my life. It was very unexpected. Caroline has been a huge supporter of Little Guinea Stitching and my FlossTube channel pretty much since I started. Here's mine, with my little name tag. And that was just such a lovely little thoughtful gift. So thank you again, Caroline. I can't wait to start using them. I can't wait to find out what the curved one's for. Because I've never seen a curved one before. So I'm thoroughly intrigued to investigate that. And the beading needle will come in very handy because I've been beading recently with some DMCs and the DMC needles. And they just fall apart. But like, on the one hand, I want to use them. On the other hand, I quite like them. But I feel like Caroline would want me to use them. So confirm, Caroline, if you would. I feel like you would. And she included a nice little letter as well. I thought that was just really nice. It was so unexpected. We didn't expect it. Obviously, you might wonder, how does she have our address? She's bought fabrics from us. So thank you for that as well, Caroline. So she used her ingenuity and sent us a present. That was really, really nice. It was so unexpected. It was really nice. I even kept one of the little flowers attached to they were wrapped up. One of them unravelled, but this one didn't. So I've kept it, and it's going to go in our little wedding memory box. So that was really nice. So that was really lovely. That was really unexpected. I haven't been buying much cross-stitch at the minute because I'm not stitching as much, so I don't buy as much. It's just a whole thing. Let me see if I can get this book over. Come here, Bob. Come here. Come on. Come here. Howie, flower. No, don't roll over. Come on. Come see. Come on. Howie. Howie, Summer. Howie, Summer. She's lying on the floor and she's staring at me. Come here. Come on. Come on. Oh, do a big stretch. Come on. Come here. Right. You understand I'm not going to be able to pick you up from... I know, but I'm not going to be able to pick you up from there. No, I'm not. Hang on. If I get my legs out, I'll be fine. Come here. No, come here. Come here. Summer. Come here. Come on. Under the table. There we go. Right. Say hello, everyone. Say, how are you all doing? It's been a while. I know. It's been a while. Tell everyone. Tell them that you danced to Sopranos. Woke up this morning, got yourself a gun. We're loving the Sopranos, by the way. There. You're just sit here. So yesterday, we went to, like I say, I went to the Metro Centre with my mum on Saturday. Yesterday, because I'm filming on Sunday. And on the way home, we got an email from the photographer with some of our photos. He says he was in the middle of sorting them out and stuff, and he wanted to send a taste. And there's an absolutely lush one of Summer. I will put it on Instagram at some point. But she looks absolutely lovely. And the pictures that our family took on the day were lovely, don't get me wrong. But like, you can absolutely see the difference in quality, colouring, all of that. Oh, you're tired. Why? Like, from the professional photographer. And there was some absolutely lovely ones. So I can't wait to receive them. It's been like... We're 6 weeks married, I think. 5 weeks married? Yeah, 5 weeks married on Monday. This Monday, by the time this goes up on Wednesday, it'll be 5 weeks. So it's been quite a bit. But, you know, I know it's a process. I know it probably takes time. So yeah, it was lovely to just get... I was panicking. I was like, what if something's gone wrong? What if the camera malfunctioned? I don't know what I was thinking. But you know when, like, the bad thoughts come in. So that was really exciting. And then we haven't really been up to much. We went to the Simple Planning Offspring gig the week after the wedding. After we came back from honeymoon. The week after we went to see Simple Planning Offspring. Amazing. Wasn't it amazing? I mean, you didn't go, but it was amazing, wasn't it? I know. Oh, good lass. Good girl. That was amazing. I've just been trying to chill out a bit. It's just been chaos. We're going to the cinema to see Wicked for Good on Friday. And we're going to go for some fish and chips at the nice Bell's restaurant that we like in Durham. It's very exciting. I can't wait to see Wicked for Good. I love the first one, so I'm excited to see the second one. Just a little date night. We're going to have little date nights every month. We don't normally get the chance to get out very often, really. We like to be indoors. We love our room, you know. But we want to have date nights once a month. So we're going to put some money aside to go on a date night. Even maybe take you sometimes, huh? Take you to the beach again? Huh? Go for fish and chips. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So yeah, that has been us. Getting ready for Christmas. I'm very excited. I love Christmas. I've got all my presents wrapped. I got all my cards when I went out with my mum, so I just need to get all them written. Oh, excuse me. Ah, I love Christmas time. It's my favourite time of year. I really do like it. Can't wait to see. Can't wait for Graham to open his presents and see his face. I've got him some funny gifts. I'll have to show you actually. So my next FlossTube will be up at the beginning of January. I'll film it just after Christmas. So we wish you all a very Merry Christmas. We hope you like the Christmas decorations we've got up. The trees over there. The hoops and crosses stitch alongs. I can see one. You should be able to see the other one as well. They are both up. Don't know if you can see our Halloween lights. We've got them up as well. They just stay up all the time now. We changed the background to the shining one. I don't know if I'd changed that last time. And we just wish everyone a Merry Christmas, don't we? Say Merry Christmas. Everyone, snow is falling all around us. People, I don't know. They say Merry Christmas. Hey, look over there. Look over there. Say Merry Crimbo, everyone. Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2026. Oh, wow. Well, actually, I'll be filming at the end of 2025, so I won't technically. But yeah, it'll go up in 2026. It'll be the first week of January. If you're all off work, it'll give you something to watch, won't it? So yeah, have a wonderful Christmas. Oh, off she goes. Go on then. There we go. Have an absolutely wonderful Christmas. And we will see you in the new year. Bye.